So The Human Frontier is a story about this epic space mission.
It's a 4-part adventure series about a deep space mission, kind of to save the human race, I suppose.
Because Earth is war-torn and has run out of resources.
The Earth, in not that too distant a future, has sent 1,000 or so colonists out into deep space.
This group of kind of scientists have to colonize a new planet. So there's a huge amount at risk.
So they decide to put themselves asleep for the journey so that they don't die.
Because there's a planet in mind
that is like Earth, looks like Earth.
And so you join us on our mission at some point.
But it's a long, long way away, and they can only travel at a certain speed, so it'll take about 1,000 years to get there.
As many of the crew are hibernated for large patches of time, they will be reawoken when a suitable planet has been found, so that we can then, set up and live there.
But while they're doing that, the human race develops a faster than light drive, and when they get to their destination, there are human beings already there.
And they've been there for 100 or a couple of 100 years and have no memory of the original ship. So it's almost like two different species meeting each other again.
An alien, a colony that has changed, I presume, over time in terms of their attitudes.
Everybody sounds, looks as if they are human. Do we see those people as human, or are they an alien? It's not, no, they don't have like 3 eyes and green skin, but what is it that makes us us?
So I thought, what would happen in the future if there were some people who'd been somewhere on a planet and developed a society which had been running quite efficiently for 300 years, and then suddenly these people turn up from 1,000 years ago with all their different ideas. I thought I wanted to put the two of them together and see what happened.
It's a huge landscape, but as an actor you're also exploring falling in love, falling out of love, having near-death experiences. There's so much going on for us that I was amazed by the scope of it.
It's really interesting because you can suppose what might happen in the future, but I think that so much of what's going on in this story is a reflection about how we live now.
I think the series is about what it means to be human and what it means in terms of technology about human advancement and how far we can go with that.
And so there's a love story, it's an action story too.
It kind of represents the world that we live in now in terms of the extraordinary choices that people have made about their leaders and their governments, and how even thousands of years in the future in another colony, we're still obsessed with tribalism and with ritual and with technology going wrong, or is it being misused? So all this whole kind of world really appealed to me.
You think that it's going to be that the major journey is going to be in the time travel and the space travel, but the characters themselves emotionally go on quite a significant journey.
And although this is only a few days together, we have to work very quickly, but we learn to trust each other very quickly.
I always love working on Big Finish things, and the experience is always great fun.
I was compelled to find out what happens, which is always a good sign when you're reading a script that you want to know.
I mean, I can only really sum it all up by saying I've had a great time working on it in the studio. It's been massively rewarding, and I hope that the listeners can get at least some of the love and energy we've all put into it, and if they do, that will make me very happy. I mean, as I am now, I'm on a great journey towards all the post-production, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I hope that energy communicates to the listener.